Hi everyone. I don't really have a plan of action of what I want to talk about. Um, Maybe the little victories. I think little victories or non-scale victories are kind of important, but sometimes to get to those victories, you need to go through some of the ugly. Some of the ugly in that. So I am down about almost 17 pounds. My clothes are ginormous on me. Is that a real word? Did they officially make ginormous a word? I don't know. And with that being said, so I'm down a good amount of weight. Not anything that's going to make a major difference in my life, but it's still a victory, and I celebrate that victory. But as you start to lose weight, the skin starts to get a little softer, a little looser, and doesn't look as nice as it did before, maybe. So I always thought about it, if you took like a sausage, let's say, that's encasing, and you start pulling sausage out. Doesn't look so good, does it? In the casing, you're like, why is it all lumpy and bumpy, right? But that's the fat. That's the fat leaving. And the casing, which is the skin, in human form skin, starts to not look as firm and plump. But that in time with the exercise, if you're fortunate that your skin bounces back, that it's a temporary setback, and it's one of those sacrifices that you make. So as a big girl, my skin was always firm. Not hard, not muscular hard. There's muscle, but firm. But now my skin is starting to get a little softer, as you could see in my gobble neck. It's par for course. I mean, I do my neck exercises, and it's getting a little bit tighter, but it's never going to be super tight. I'm also closer to 50 than I am 15, right? So it's all kind of relative. But it's still a victory. But it's one of the things that we have to look at and say, it may not be aesthetically what we think is ideal, but it's victory. It means that you're going in the right direction. And everyone's direction is going to be a little bit different. Everyone's going to have different results. And I think it's kind of important to kind of recognize these things. I have lost a ton of inches. My waist, my back fat rolls are gone. They're gone. I have one little indent, and that's about to smooth out. I don't have collarbones. I'm starting. You can't really see. I am starting to get a little more collarbone-like. My husband, when he hugs me, he's able to really now grab his hands, the back of his one hand, whereas before he could barely intertwine his fingers. So the legs are taking a little bit longer. And they say that as you lose weight, it starts from the head, right? Your brain. And then it goes to your face. And then it goes to your chest. And then it goes to your stomach. And then thighs and calves are the last. So my head is screwed on right. I'm thinking right. I'm seeing the changes in my face. I'm seeing the changes now in my upper body. The legs, they're starting to come down. And you just have to tell yourself, it's in the end, when you suffer from obesity, being excessively large, what are you willing to sacrifice? Vanity? Okay. Aesthetic over your health? oh, I'd rather have better health, right? And at the end of the day, you don't answer to anybody but yourself. But the thing is it has to solely be your decision. So even though aesthetically, I don't like the way it looks sometimes, but I'm healthier. I feel better. My blood level numbers are perfect. And it's going to get me back in the tack. That's the whole concept of this. Back in the tack. And it's important to not lose sight. So don't let people, for lack of better words, dull your sparkle. If you're doing it and you feel good and you know it feels good, don't let them take away that ray of light, that happiness. Because at the end of the day, those people are not going to make you happy. Only you can make you happy. Anyway, so short one. Peace. Be good. Be a better you tomorrow.